Matt the Butcher here. We're going to talk about a Boston butt roast today. A lot of people are confused about these Boston butts because the name is a little bit misleading. Boston butt is actually half of the front shoulder of the pig. This part here would be the picnic, a fresh picnic, and then down below it would be the Boston butt. And if you're going to get a fresh ham, that's actually the rear end of the pig. So people think these come from the rear end of the pig, but it's the shoulder. And it's a pretty fatty piece of meat. A lot of people take their time and smoke them because with all the fat and connective tissue and collagen in there, the low and slow heat breaks it down, and that's what you make pulled pork with. I got a couple of these on sale for 99 cents a pound, and I'm going to cut one up a little bit and thought maybe you guys would be interested in it. Before I start cutting, I just wanted to go over it. Everybody asks me what kind of knife do I use. This is a Forstner Victorinox 8-inch breaking knife. That's what I use at work when I'm cutting meat all day long. And I've just been using these Forstners for 30 years. So if you got a question, that's what kind of knife it is. You can find them online. Again, Forstner Victorinox 8-inch breaking knife. Here's my sharpening steel. If you don't have one, get one. And you just stroke your knife down both sides of the steel. And you'd be surprised what that'll do to make your knife a little sharper. Always keep your thumb below here. If you got your thumb up here, you're going to cut it. Okay? So if you got it up there, you hit that, you're not going to cut yourself. Okay, Boston butt. If you can get the butcher to do it for you, you can ask him to cut it like this and make pork steaks, however thick you like them. Some butchers will do it. A lot of times when they put these on sale, they won't cut them up. So I got the whole thing. I'm going to make a couple of different cuts with this. I'm going to make something called buckboard bacon. And what it is, it's this piece above the shoulder blade right here. You take it, you cure it in the refrigerator for a week, then you smoke it, and you got pretty lean bacon. So to start cutting this, you see this line of fat right here. Just peel it back a little bit with your fingers and start pulling it back and what we call seaming it out. You're going to cut that fat seam right there. And you just keep on rolling this back until you get past this bone right here and then cut it off. Okay? Now this piece here, you can take all the meat off the bone to make sausage with, or I'm going to trim it up a little bit like this. Just take these trimmings is what I'm going to make sausage with. But this whole piece right here, I think I'm just going to leave that whole piece for the smoker. Okay? You season it up. You could roast it in the oven. Season it on all sides. Put it in your smoker until it hits 200. Wrap it up. Let it sit for an hour. And then it'll just fall to pieces. And you can do the same thing in the oven. Set your oven for about 250. Season it up with whatever you like. And cook it for 4 or 5 hours. Then take the tin foil off and let it cook for another hour. And it should just be falling apart. Okay? This piece here, they call the money muscle if you're going into competition cooking or smoking, because this is the most tenderest part of the Boston butt. And I'm going to trim it up a little bit. Just some of these loose pieces here I'm going to take off because I'm planning on making some sausage. I'm going to make some Texas hot links. And again, Boston butt is good for sausage because there's a lot of fat in it. When you make sausage, if you want good sausage, you got to have a ratio of 70% lean meat to 30% fat. And I know that sounds like a lot of fat, but if you get your sausage any leaner, it's going to be dry, and you're going to be disappointed. You can go online and look for recipes for Italian sausage or whatever kind you're going to make. I just happen to be making Texas hot links this time. So pretty much you can take this heavy piece of fat off right here. I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to cure it in a cure in a Ziploc bag in the refrigerator for a week, and then I'm going to smoke it. And you slice it real thin, and you have what they call buckboard bacon. The rest of this, all these trimmings, I'm going to take these trimmings and cut them up and grind them. Just cut them in pieces like this. And again, you want that fat in there to make sure the sausage isn't dried out. You got lean meat here, and you got fat meat. I'm going to take that. That's going to be my Texas hot links. I got seasoning for it. I'm going to season it up, stuff it into casings, using my KitchenAid mixer with the sausage stuffing attachment, and then I'm going to smoke them on my smoker. So you got plenty of sausage there. You got a whole pile of buckboard bacon coming soon, and then I got a nice roast that I can put in the oven, or mine's going on the smoker, already going in the oven.